Well, today's a fun day.
If you guys have been following the channel for a while, you know we have thrown around the idea of switching camper setups. What you might not know is that we're thinking about switching setups from a truck camper.
I know you guys might be very shocked. We are also very shocked, but we're just trying to see what fits us best right now in this point in our life.
We've always been big advocates of the fact that camper needs are allowed to change, and whenever your life changes, we like to change our camper setups as well. It's been about every 2 years now that we've done this, so
Pretty spot on.
we're pretty consistent. It's kind of that time. It's been 2 years, 40,000 miles in the truck camper. We love it. It's time for something new. One thing we know we don't want to do is change our truck. We love our Ram 3500. It's been flawless for the past 40,000 miles, and we hope that it gives us a long life ahead still. And since we aren't 100% sure if a different setup from a truck camper is the way we want to go long term, we don't want to get rid of a perfectly good truck camper truck. But one thing we do want is to be able to explore the areas and the towns and all of the great places around the US that we go and camp in and spend longer amounts of time there. So we're keeping the truck. She's great. Now it's time to find a different camper to go with her. An option that we've thrown around a lot over the past couple months is to pull a Jeep behind the truck camper. And while that does sound really fun, Jeeps are super expensive right now, and we are looking for something with a little bit larger tanks, just a little bit extra room, and if it was a truck camper, it would have to have electric jacks and aluminum framing. So in order to do that setup, we would need both a different truck camper and a Jeep, and we don't want to spend that much right now because this is more of a trial next step to see if it's what we like. I think we're going to end up switching and going to look at some trailers today because it's going to check a lot of boxes. It's going to allow us to use the truck to explore the areas that we want to explore. We're going to get larger tanks, just a little bit more room. We don't want anything very big. And then we get to kind of see if that sort of lifestyle with exploring the areas and everything like that is the right move for us in this next chapter of living large camping.
Going off what Connor just said about having to buy a new vehicle and a new truck camper, that would be extremely expensive. We did just buy this adorable new house in Michigan, and we're really not trying to spend crazy amount of money on a new camper. So that's kind of why the trailer is really appealing. One of the main reasons is we find ourselves slowing down just a little bit. Obviously, we bought a house, but when we want to go and explore towns, we really want to be there for a week or so, and because of our tanks, we cannot stay there for a week. And when we leave to go, like say we're boondocking and leave the spot, we most likely lose that spot. So we're thinking a trailer is going to be really nice only because we can kind of leave the trailer wherever we're camping, take our truck, go explore, and not have our home with us in random parking lots or sitting there for hours on end and have the possibility in the back of our head, which it always is, that it could maybe get broken into. So that's one of the points. And honestly, if we want to go and do something with you guys and take you on a cool tour, we can leave Barkley back in the campground with hopefully some AC, because that is something we are severely lacking in our truck camper. And that would be just really nice. It would be a nice peace of mind having him safe and not putting him in the car or not going on something because we can't go because we have a dog. So we're trying to maneuver this in the best way possible. Unfortunately, that might not be a truck camper, but it might be. You know, I don't know. We're trying to figure it out. This is just something new to us. We want to keep you guys really close to what's going on in our life. I hope you appreciate that, even if you are kind of shocked by our decision. We really want to stay with the whole truck camper family, but this just might not be the best camper for us right now in our life. So we hope you guys enjoy kind of coming along and figuring out what we need next. Again, we might not buy anything. We don't know, but today we are going to look at something. So at least that's a good start, right? All right. That's all. Ask us any questions you guys have below while you're just watching this and seeing kind of, oh, like, did you think of this or did you not think of this? So we would love to learn and just answer whatever you guys have for us in the comments below. And yeah, those are all my thoughts so far. All right, do you want to head out and look at a new camper?
Yeah, I think I like this one a lot. I just messaged the guy and he's home and we can go look at it right now if we want to. So, hour and a half drive. You ready?
I'm in.
All right. See you in the car.
Let's go, Bark.
Come on, let's go.
Trailer. There's no slide offs or anything, but
Yeah.
this is electric. It comes out and it's slightly tipped so the water flows off
Okay,
to the
nice.
side. It's tandem. It pulls, and I pull it with this
Yeah.
Colorado.
Yeah,
very,
tandem was a big-
very easily. Of course, the seamless storage type of thing. Good tank. It stays in the
Oh, I see
barn
brown
over
back there.
here, so
Nice.
there's no load
Oh, great.
as far as snow
Sure. That's
to be concerned about over the years.
Perfect.
But it's just like new, really. It's
That's a pretty camper.
and it's it's got air. It's got
Those are our blinds, guys. Same thing. Funny.
We just got done looking at the Winnebago Micro Mini. It's a 1706 FB, and it was down probably an hour and a half away from our cabin. So nice little drive this morning, and we just got finished walking through it.
That's
I think it's good size. I think it's very similar size to what our truck camper is, so it almost feels like it's the same. But then you're on a tandem axle trailer. It's under 20 feet long overall. It's relatively short. It's like 10 feet tall. So I think probably checks a lot of boxes. You?
my allergies are crazy today. I liked it. It felt a lot like our truck camper, but like you said, on wheels, so it's moving.
Yeah.
But storage is pretty good. The whole dinette has a lot of storage, which is great. But it feels the same.
Mm-hmm.
Which is kind of what we were going for. It
Yeah.
might sound a little counterintuitive that we're going for exactly what we already have, but just detached from our truck. And then we have all of our bed
Yeah.
for storage.
Yeah, the full bed.
So that's nice.
Being able to actually sit up and lounge out there, which would be really nice.
Yeah. Maybe he'll actually stay in bed more in the morning.
Maybe.
I
don't
liked
know.
it though.
We'll think through our thoughts on the drive home and then go from there.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? Was it a
Someone
good little
else
camper?
wants it, so we have to figure out if we like it or not.
Uh-huh. Crazy.
Name of the game.
Yep. Crazy. On our way back from looking at that first Winnebago, we're going to pop into just a local RV shop and see if there's any other models that are slightly bigger, just so we can kind of get a feel for the sizing of them. I don't think any of these are the brand or the actual models that we want, but they should be right around the same size. So we're going to walk around a couple of them, that way we can kind of judge our feelings on the other one.
No slide.
So this one's probably just a couple feet longer, and it looks like it's an 8-foot wide model, so definitely feel bigger inside. It's even open.
What'd you say?
I saw this one online.
Whoa. All that hangout is nice. Little bitty TV.
It seems very cheap.
Oh yeah.
This area is nice.
Yeah, this is very nice. I'd say the main things that we are looking for is obviously not to move a bed. That is a must. Bathroom, And then we love to have a dinette because a dinette is where we spend most of our time. We edit, work there, and we also just hang out and watch movies. Sorry, a sales guy just came by just to say hello while we were looking around, but it's really nice that he just kind of lets us walk around and see some RVs because we have no idea. I mean, we think that the other one is a perfect size, but it just feels so quick for me just to like be like, okay, this is what we want. It might be, it just feels really, really fast. I mean, that's one day looking at a camper. So I figured we'd stop over here since it was close and on the way home and just check other stuff out. I would definitely say, like Connor said, this one feels a little cheap, but the storage is really nice. The bedroom storage is very nice. These closets are huge. Look at that. I could almost fit in there. Okay, well, I lost Connor. He's exploring. There are so many trailers here, which makes sense, but a lot of them have slides, and that is a no-no for us. There you are.
Hey, no slides.
We're spinning around. Color's really pretty, but the layout's weird.
Yeah, I mean, you get better use of storage. Obviously, the bunk beds don't need that, so. But I think I'll fall through this thing.
Yeah, that's a no. We also have thrown around the idea of a cargo trailer just a little bit, but we don't think we're gonna do that. Whoa. North-south bed.
While another cargo trailer would be a really fun project, buying cargo trailers right now is so expensive. It almost costs like $10,000 for a pretty decent size one that we can find around here. And that's not including any of the stuff inside. So I think for us kind of getting back into a trailer, it may be easier to buy something used and decently built. So kind of why we were leaning towards the little Winnebago. It's a good size. It's a little more aerodynamic than a cargo trailer, and obviously has everything inside, so we wouldn't have to change too much. These are all good layouts. The build quality just seems really cheap.
We were originally looking at a Grand Design online a couple of days ago, but it sold like that. But it had the same bed concept to where you fold it up like a Murphy bed and then bring it down. But the entry door is right by the bed, and you probably have about that much room to enter. And we come in and out of our camper way too much for that to make sense for us. So we're glad we didn't get that camper, honestly, I think. It worked out. The other reason that we're not sold on the Winnebago is because it doesn't have the 12-volt fridge that a lot of the newer ones do. I think Connor was saying the newer Winnebago of the same one we're looking at, just from a couple years older, but still newer from that one. It was a 2016. It has a 12-volt fridge, and that would be really nice because whatever we get, we're going to swap out the propane fridge for that. So that would be beneficial anyways. So we know we're gonna about have to put $2,500 already into that camper. So we're trying to figure out the best way to spend our money. This is huge, but it does have a slide.
Yeah, I just wanted to see because it's got the same back entrance as the other one. See if
Yeah.
it better. I still like the back.
I like the back entrance. Whoa.
Feels big.
It's bigger than our house. Connor did just point these out, which are really nice. Just so you can point those AC anywhere. Feels like a Jeep.
Yeah, with the things.
Yeah. Too big.
We came back into the original Jayco that we came in first. This one is definitely bigger. I think it's a 20 or 21 foot, so it's got a few more extra feet, and it is the 8.5 feet wide, so it's got an extra 1.5 foot of width. It's nice with all the windows and this rear dinette over here, but it does feel big.
Too big.
And I think what we're really focused on is making the trailer feel similar to our truck camper, small enough that we can get it into any space we want to. And we would rather start small, and if in a year or so we feel like we can go a little bit bigger and we want to go bigger, to change that. I mean, we always preach that changing camper setups is kind of the way to do it, as your needs change and stuff like that. Obviously, if you're able to, it's kind of the way we like to do it. Like to buy used, buy what we need at the time, and then if needs change, we'll change the campers. But this one feels a little big. I do like the layout, just not quite as nice as the Winnebago.
Also, these all do feel very cheap compared to the Winnebago, which is a good sign because the Winnebago is very fairly priced. Thank you, Kurt. But we are very tired from driving and checking out RVs. Our brains are just mush right now and we need some lunch. So we're going to go back home and regroup, think about things. We'll share it with you guys, but we just need to think and figure it out.
Yeah. See you guys tomorrow.
See ya. Thoughts, comments, questions?
I think for the price, it's probably the best camper. Size-wise, tandem axle.
Yeah.
Narrow, basically feels like the truck camper, just trailer form. And good price.
Yeah.
I'm all in.
I definitely like the newer bathrooms, though, I will say.
And
It's
the new
the
one's
only
nicer.
thing.
The new one has better bathrooms, better fridge, comes with solar, but it's almost $10,000 more, and I don't think that's worth it.
No.
Especially while we're trying to figure out if we even want to do campers long term, or travel trailers.
I was like, campers.
Yeah, like pull campers.
Oh, yeah. Trailers.
So I think if we're getting back into those,
Trailer versus truck camper.
price is the best.
Yeah.
I'm not a try. You in?
I guess.
Let's do it. I'm in.
Okay, you're texting Kurt.
I don't think we're going to find anything better quality for that price, because I think after walking through once today, it was worse quality and more expensive. So I'd rather spend less money on a better built camper. Maybe our new camper. Good morning, everybody. We are getting in the car now. It's about 7:30 to head back down to, I think, buy a little Winnebago camper. Gave it lots and lots and lots of thought last night, and seems to be the right move for us. So we're gonna go back down there. Guy was super nice. We always like buying from very friendly people, so that always gives us a reassuring sign. He took great care of it. It's in really good shape. Great price, and it's just a good introduction to camper trailer living for us.
Well, good morning. We are about 30 minutes away, so we just wanted to talk to you guys kind of about the whole situation. I know it probably seems from your end very quick and sudden, but we have been throwing around this idea for the last year or so, just freely kind of being like, what if? And then we haven't really, or I guess more recently, we got a little more serious about it, probably in May. And then we just kind of couldn't get it out of our heads because we loved the idea of having a car to go explore towns or go on hikes or anything like that that just would not restrict us so much as a truck camper on our car. We threw around having a truck camper and pulling a Jeep. You cannot back up on that one. And if we did that, I feel like we would get into some situations where we would have to unhook the car and maybe a little bit more panic than if we just did a trailer and we can leave that at the campground. So these are our thoughts. We've been throwing around this like seriously for the last few months since May.
Yeah.
Don't listen. So yeah, we just wanted to tell you guys those thoughts. I don't know if you guys agree. I hope you guys aren't too sad that we're getting rid of the truck camper. We are sad. We never really saw this coming this quickly for us, but I think it's kind of the best move for us right now.
There's so many great things about the truck camper. The biggest one, obviously, is how easy it is to travel, especially on those long driving days. You know, you're not pulling a trailer, there's less things to worry about. You don't have 4 extra tires on the ground. But then as we've slowed down our traveling and kind of gone to a like 4+ night stay, the truck camper gets really small. And then every time we need to go to town for groceries, or like Amelia is saying, we want to go explore, we have to pack everything up and take the whole camper with us. So we're always worried about where we're leaving it, and it adds another stress factor to our days there. So haven't been in a trailer since the cargo trailer, and that was years ago, but it was always really nice just to be able to leave and then come back, open the door, and your camper is all set up the way you left it versus having to reset up everything whenever you get back. And for shorter trips coming from the cabin, it's easy to hook up and go. Loading the truck camper is always a relatively long process, and while it's not too hard, it's just stressful. You know, you get the camper way up there, everything kind of has to go pretty quick, and it's just not a very easy for like 1 or 2 night trips. So we're going to be able to load and unload a whole lot faster, which will be really nice. And I think we're just kind of excited for something a little new and changing the way we travel a little bit.
Let's go buy ourselves a trailer.
Welcome to the next chapter of Living Dogs Camping.
All right, Connor just checked all of the tires. I think they're good to go. They're good to go. Now we have about an 1.5-hour drive again back to our house with a new camper. What do you guys think? Did you know we were gonna get this one from the beginning?
Made it back.
Made it back.
It was a nice, easy drive. The trailer pulls really, really well, and I know it's going to get heavier as we add all of our stuff and fill the tanks with water and everything like that. But we're going to call it here, and that way we can just kind of figure out what's first and where we want to go take this place first. So yeah, it's been a fun adventure. We hope you guys enjoyed the journey.
Thanks for coming along. Let us know if you guys saw this coming or not, because we're just curious your guys' thoughts.
Yeah, we'll see you for a short tour and some camping in the next one. But thanks for watching. Hope you guys have a large day.
Bye, guys.